Yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Tashira Say. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 44 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Something that's going to be very good, if you ask me. I'm very confident about this one. First and foremost, shout out to my man Necromantis for that intro. It's dope. It's nothing else I need to say about it. Moving on. So, I actually had the opportunity a couple of weeks ago to interview one of my favorite producers, a gentleman by the name of Shade Cobain out of Pittsburgh, and had a great interview and found out some things about him I did not know, and I actually trust him as a musician, so I let him give the weekly homework assignment to the people this week. Now, in our interview, and I'll leave you a link so you can check it out later, in our interview, he revealed that he's a huge fan of prog rock and he loves to chop and flip it. And he brought up the group Kansas, who I'm also familiar with. And what he ended up doing is giving the people a song by Kansas that is like 8.5 minutes long. I believe it's called Magnum Opus. Great freaking song. And the assignment is basically like our sample mutilation assignments. You can only use that sample. And another stipulation or rule is you have to sample some of the vocal parts and use them in your song. So we actually have 10 submissions, and then we have a kind of unexpected turn of events this week, and you'll see why shortly. So let me quit talking. Let's get into it. Starting things off with somebody I never thought I would see first, and I'm not offended or anything, and I'm not, taking anything away from him, but somebody I never thought I would see first. Our man Taurus Beats actually turned in his submission first this week. So let's get into it. Taurus Beats doing his thing. Boy, way to kick it off. But Taurus Taurus is like Stephen G and like DJ Promo and, and Necro and a couple other people. You just know they're going to bring it. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the track because you're really not going to have too much to say about it. So excellent job as usual, sir. Moving right along to my man. He's in it again. I love it. This is 5 weeks straight. Man, let's go. My man, Third Degree. Third Degree. Woo. He is not messing around. Nice job, dude. Very, very, very nice job on that. I really like that track. My only nitpick, suggestion, change it up just a little bit more. I like that you had the foundation, like the main sequence, and you had a couple of things stacked on top of it. It needs just a little bit more, a drop here and a change up going into, like a chorus or something like that. But yo, that was dope. And once again, if you're listening, this dude is definitely changing the way he's doing things altogether, because now he's beginning to add more effects to his stuff. Like you hear that snare clap, and you heard some really nice reverb on it, and the kick drum sounded a little filtered. It's not as dull or flat. It had a little bit more sharpness to it, and I'm really liking where he's going. So excellent job, my man. All right, moving on to the UK, my man, Mr. Legacy. Let's get it in. Yes, Mr. Legacy. Yes, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That was great. I only have one thing to say or to suggest about that track, because it just needed some low end. It needed a bass line. I know he actually did a little filtering and brought, a little bit of the low end from the sample, but that definitely needed like a heavier bass line to it. I don't know if it's necessarily a sub bass, but something a little heavier. And I was listening to it and I was like, this sounds great. Definitely needs to do a little bit more change ups. And then that drum and break came in, drum and bass break came in. That was dope. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And Legacy has been doing his thing lately as well. He has been here constantly. So shout out for that, my man. All right, moving on to my man representing New Jersey. My man 18th Dynasty back with us this week. Let's check him out. Dammit Dynasty, damn you. This dude, he did it again. He had the really dope beat. He had some change ups. He's had it build up. And then he ended it in less than a minute. God. Yo, that was dope. I like the chops. I like the sequencing. It had a couple of, little fill-ins and change ups, especially towards the end. He got the times in. And then I especially like the drum selection. Man, I love that kick and that snare that he put on there. Whew. Yo, excellent job with that, my man. Man, that was dope. I just wish it was freaking longer. You make me get on a plane and come to New Jersey and track you down, bro. Quit playing around. All right, my man back with us this week, representing Sacramento, California. My man Ray D 3000. Let's go. Ray D brought it on that. That's West Coast for you right there. Whoo, love that. Love that. Liked everything about it. Now, I do have to call him out because he didn't quite stick to the rules. The rules were using only the sample, and he used that high synth. But it actually worked. That is very dope. I liked everything about it. Needed just a little more variation as far as like a different pattern for the chops and stuff like that. But I like, once again, I think it was Third that did the same thing. Had the main sample, and then you had a couple of different layers, so you take them in and out. You know, that can definitely use a drop, a fill in, you know, and I know that's what the high synth was actually supplementing. But either way, I really, really like that. And it's good to have my man's back because we don't get to see him often. So, you know, we might not see him for another 3-4 weeks at this point. So we'll see you next time, bro. All right, moving right along. Uh-oh. Steven Genius, let's go. Steven G. Yes. Oh boy. Really, really like that one a lot. My only issue, I'm actually speaking on the Steven G track. No, my only issue, I think it needed a little more variation as far as the patterns, as far as the sequencing of the chops, but I definitely like how he supplemented it with the stutters and stuff like that. You know, it had an intro, it had the beginning, and I guess you could say it had a hook also. I just wanted to see just a slight more variation with that, but it's Steven G. How can you tell Steven G what the hell to do? I mean, he's gonna bring it. And he brought it. I like that track a lot. Great job, sir. All right, got my man back with us this week, Brooklyn's own The Hypnotist. Did I say tist? Hypnotist. Let's get it in. Hypnotist Clark. Ooh, yo, dare I say that is his best sample chop track he's ever turned in? Dare I say that? Cause man, he put work into those chops, and I love the chops. I love the sequence. I especially love the drums that he put everything over. Yo, yeah, you can tell dude is coming into his own. He's starting to feel a little bit more confident about his skills, because that is nuts. Excellent job, my man. Wow. Okay, moving on to Florida, Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken. Our man, Gold 007. Let's get it in. Wow. That was nuts. Holy crap. Bill has been with us since, matter of fact, Christmas Day, just Christmas Day 2013. And what this dude has done in that time frame, how he has stepped his game up from where he's come from to where he is right now. Evolution, for real. And that has happened to so many people here who participate in the weekly homework assignment. And that's the point. That's the point. To my people, no offense to somebody like B.A. Mac or, DJ Promo, because I know they got things that they're doing. But that's the whole point. If you're not practicing your craft, at least a couple of times a week, or you jump in the homework assignment or something like that, how are you ever going to evolve? How are you ever going to grow and get better at what you do? And this is just proof. I mean, let me go off on a tangent real quick. Looking at Third Degree, he has been, since we started the new year, he has been in every single assignment, every week. He has been stepping his game up. Legacy has been stepping his thing up because he's been coming through pretty much every week. Same thing with Dynasty. Hypnotist has been stepping his game up. Gold is one of those people. Let's take it back to last year where you had Crooked Mystery Jazz, who was in here from the beginning, pretty much. Stayed around. Look how he's grown and evolved. Look at Necromantis, who came in, I want to say around August of last year. Look how much he's grown. And they continue to grow every time they work on an assignment and turn it in. And Gold is no exception. This dude, I loved everything about that track. And for anybody wondering, in that second half of the song, that wasn't any kind of synth or anything. I'm listening to it. I know exactly what it is. That's filtering and modulating and reverbs and stuff like that and delays and just turning one sample into something entirely different. That is what it's all about. Bill, that was nuts. Dare I say, it was probably your best track so far, which you actually had that a couple of weeks ago. But now, that's right there, man. All right. Moving right along. So, as I said, we had an interesting turn of events. We had Taurus Beats in the beginning, which is weird because he's normally towards the end. And then we normally have our newer people in the beginning. Well, we just got a gentleman who joined a couple of days ago. Literally, I think he came in Thursday night and he banged out his submission to get in for this week's homework. So shout out to that. My man representing Detroit, Double Negative. Let's see what he has.
Double Negative.
It's only hell and nothing.
Wow. There's been some cats coming through lately. Man. That's a hell of a debut. Very, very nice job, my man. And that's what I like about cats like Double Negative is they kind of do their homework ahead of time. And I mean their homework is they research, what we are looking for as far as the homework assignment. And he told me that, the homework assignment is what brought him to CMA. So you could tell he knows I like his variation, and I like good chops, I like good drums and mixing, and had all of that in there. Wow. Happy to have you aboard, bro. Very, very nice job. And now to my man. Took a couple weeks off, hadn't heard from him, but we have him back. My man, Necromantis. Let's get it in. Wow. Necromantis. What the hell just happened? That was sick, dude. I don't know what that I don't know what that was exactly, but it worked. It definitely worked. Man, I really like that. And you could tell Necro has been working on his mixes. He got some new monitors recently. He's been trying to get accustomed to them. And now this is like the better, I'm not going to say the best, but one of the better mixes he's done over the last few weeks since he's been getting adjusted and dealing with some, some other circumstances too. But very, very nice job. Gotta have that, you gotta have that thing where when certain people go over here and then one person goes over there, you gotta have that variation, that as they say, the spice of life, the variety. And I like when he and the Hypnotist and Crooked and Nelson Manzella and a few others, they just come in, they do their own thing, as we all do our own thing. But there's some people who take it a lot farther than others, and Necro is definitely one of those peeps. So shout out for that. Man, this was a damn good week. I think you've done great in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure Shade will weigh in on how he feels about it as well. But very excellent job to everybody. Necromantis, Double Negative, Gold 007, The Hypnotist, Stephen G, Ray D 3000, 18th Dynasty, Mr. Legacy, Third Degree, Taurus Beats. And thank you for watching, for listening, for being a part of what we do every single week by sharing the videos and commenting and giving us, all kind of, just showing us all kind of love and support. And we definitely appreciate that. Now, in the case that you would like to be a part of what we do, come on over to computermusicacademy.com and join us. It is that simple. So many people have said, "Oh man, I need to go ahead and do it because I need the inspiration and I need the discipline and all this kind of stuff," and then they never join. Well, you're never going to get what we got over there unless you come join us, you know. Just throwing it out there. Anyhow, I would like to thank you all again for participating, and I'd like to thank all of you for actually supporting what we do. And on that note, we will talk to you next time. See ya!